Hi everyone, my name is Maddie, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my July TBR, which is being chosen by Dart Attack. So this is the second month of doing Dart Attack chooses my TBR. If you haven't seen the first video, it's where I explain all the rules and how it's all going to work, so you can check that out up there. And the first thing I'll say is that last month I chose 6 books, I'll be choosing 6 again this month, but just to quickly let you know how I did with them. These were the 6 books I had to read. I have read 4 of them. 2 I haven't yet, but when I'm filming this, it is still 5 days before the end of the month, and so I will definitely be fitting those last 2 in those 5 days. So I won't have a forfeit this month. I have managed to get through all the books, so it was definitely a close call, so I put some of them off till the end. But yes, no forfeit, so it will still just be 6 throws. However, I am very slightly changing one rule of this whole Dart Attack thing, and that is I added a rule at the beginning last month that if I hit a colour 3 times, I would have an extra throw. That is still in place. However, instead of just doing that each video, as I think it's extremely unlikely to ever happen, I am now rolling over. So until I get a colour 3 times, there'll be a running tally between videos across the months as to how many times I've hit each colour. So up here, I will put a little tally showing how many times I hit each colour last month, and then that will be added to throughout this video, and I will know if I've hit any colour 3 times by the end of the month, and if I have, then the slate will reset and it will start counting again. So I would imagine I'm probably safe this month unless I'm unlucky, but we will see. As I said, I'm going to do 6 throws as I did last time and as I'll probably continue to do, but I have at least 6 books this month which I have to read for either book clubs or buddy reads or something along that line. So I'm hoping to fit as many of those into this TBR as possible. I don't know how much I'll manage that. I may just have a lot of books on my TBR this month, but I'm going to get straight into the first throw and we'll see what we get. I have just realised before we do the first throw, I need to replace the prompt on yellow because that was the last one we got last month. So I'm going to shuffle them. I'm looking off to the side so I don't see them. I'll hold it up for you. Okay, picking one. Let's go with that one. We're going with that is being added to the TBR. So that is on there. I am now going to go and throw the first dart. Okay, first throw. I'm really nervous again. I thought I'd got over the nerves. I did this 6 times last month, but it seems very far away again, but we're gonna go straight for it. Here we go, first throw for July. Please be kind to me, I have so much I need to read this month. Let's see. I missed. It's a good start. Throw 1, take 2 with a bit more power, so hopefully it actually hits the board this time. I got a bullseye and I don't remember what it is. I've forgotten my own rules. Give me a minute. Okay, so I'm a little bit stuck. As you can see, the first thing I got was the white outer bull, which I decided meant that I could look at all the books I've previously picked and remove one of those prompts in one of those books and throw again in its place, but it was the first throw, so I've not done that yet, so I'm guessing that just counts for nothing. I think that just doesn't count for anything. However, if this goes horribly wrong and I end up getting books I don't want to read, I may choose to use it later, which I know is stretching the rules. So I probably won't, but yeah, I guess we're gonna do throw 1 for a 3rd time. Okay, throw 1, take 3. Hoping to actually get a prompt this time, fingers crossed. Okay, I'm not sure what colour that is, but we're gonna check. That is... oh, it's so on the line. Okay, we're gonna go with this. I think it's closer to this one, so we're going with that. Ooh, TBR Veteran. Okay, so the first prompt finally was TBR Veteran, and I'm very, very slightly cheating for this because this is actually a reread for me, and that is Furyborn by Claire Legrand. I have read this before, I read it when it came out, but I've been meaning to reread it so I can continue with this series, and I am actually taking part in a buddy read in August to reread this, and then in September and October we'll be doing the following books to finish the series when it finishes in October. So I have had this on my TBR for over 2 years now, I think. Yes, I have technically read it before, but I need to get these books onto my TBR, and this has definitely been here for a long time, so we're gonna go with Furyborn. Okay, I'm now gonna select the next prompt. Again, we're shuffling. We're gonna go with one out the middle. I'm gonna go with that. I hope that's the right way up for you, I'm not sure. And that is going on orange. Let's go. Okay, throw number 2, I guess? It's for the second prompt, so throw number 2, let's go. I missed, which means I've now missed 3 times meaning I have to do 7 throws. Oh, this is not going well. What I didn't explain earlier, because I didn't think would be relevant, is in the video where I get something 3 times, the tallies only reset at the end of the video, so I could still get something else 3 times within this video, but the tally will reset at the end of this video now, because I've hit something 3 times. So fingers crossed I don't hit anything else again, otherwise I'm so dead. So dead. Okay, throw 2 out of 7 now. Oh, what am I doing in my life? Throw 2. Pink, right. Pink is... Oh, it's Mother Fave! That's so cute. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here because it's easier. So this was Mother Fave, and so I'm gonna go grab my mum and get her to pick one of her favourite books, which I then have to read this month, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so as I... This feels so weird filming in front of someone. What are we doing? So, as I said, I got Mother Fave, and my mother is here with a book she has chosen. I think she's just gonna hold it out. Okay. Oh,
can I yell her booktube from the...
Yes, go on.
Hi booktube!
Bye. Thank you. Well, I don't know what it is. Okay, so my mum has chosen me Speak No Evil by Uzodinma Iwala. I looked that up. I'm trying. I'm as close as I'm gonna get. But I don't know what this is about at all. I know it's LGBT, which is one of the main reasons she's recommended it. She also said she felt it matched my dartboard, which is very true, and I'm very appreciative of her thinking through that. So this is going on my TBR. She's been really nice to me. It's really short. It's only 200 pages. She loved this book. Hopefully I will as well. We will find out this month. Okay, now to choose the next prompt. We have got this one. There you go. That is going, oh, it's a really chaotic video. Okay, throw number 3 now. Okay, here we go. Oh, why do I do this? Okay. What did we just put on pink? Let's find out. Oh gosh. Author initial. Oh my god. Okay. I knew this went too well last month. I knew it. This is... Oh lord. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so prompt 3 is author initial. It was, however, pink again, so I'm now doing 8 throws, because that's the second time I hit pink in this video, and I hit it in the last one, so that's another throw added, so that's just great. But I am so thrilled. I didn't think I'd be able to even find an author with my initials. Melissa Bashadoost, Maddie Browse, MB. I need to read this anyway this month. I'm so happy. So I'll be reading Girl Serpent Thorn. I'm reading this with Katie from Brightness Katie Reads, Rue from Rue's Reading Corner, and Alison from Antari Reads. We're doing a big buddy read of it, and I'm super excited. I don't know too much about this one. I know it's monsters, fantasy, and bisexual. So what else do I need to know? It's a female-female romance with monsters. That sounds great. Also, finding it very satisfying that it's pink. It matches the pink of what colour chose it. But yeah, that is added to the TBR. I needed to read that anyway. That actually worked out in my favour. However, I now have to pick 5 more books. This is... oh god. Okay, picking a card to replace that one. We are going with this one. There we go. Stick that on the board. On to throw number 4 out of 8. Please let it stop at 8. I'm getting progressively more nervous to throw these darts because it keeps not going well for me. But prompt number 4, let's see, let's try and hit something different. I don't know what to do with that. I think I'm just going to ignore it. I don't think I want to change anything out actually. I've got 2 that I needed to and 1 that I want to read, so no, we're ignoring it again. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but the bullseyes do not count in the 3 throw rule because they're like specials, so that doesn't count. Throw number 4, take 2. Lordy me. Dark blue, let's see. Dark blue is... oh, I can't get it. It is Rep. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure where I am in the camera. Okay, throw number 4 has been quite nice to me as I got rep. And for that, I'm going to read The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. This has so much rep. I don't actually know a full list of what is in here. Everywhere seems to have different things. But I think there is bi-rep and trans-rep at least, if not more. So that makes me very happy. That's one I needed to read anyway. This is actually the August pick for the Phase and Gaze book club, which I am a host of. So I need to read this anyway. I'm super excited to. All I know of this is that it follows sort of personas, which are cities. So there's like New York has different personas and Sao Paulo has a persona. And it's basically these personas having to save their cities, I think. I don't know in detail as I've obviously not read it. But I'm very excited for this. I've never tried N.K. Jemisin, but I've been really wanting to. So yeah, this is being added to the TBR, which is perfect because I needed to read it for the book club anyway. Okay, and then picking a prompt to replace it, we are going with that one, Next Throw. So I'm actually going to try and aim for sort of green through light blue for this one because that's the one area I've never hit and I feel like it'd be different to try and mix it up. My aim's awful, so it's not likely, but let's give that a go. Let's see. Green, yay! So the dark green prompt is, that's a nice one, adult. So prompt 5 has worked out in my favour as well, as it is adult, and actually all the other books that I have to get to this month are adult books, but I have decided to go with, I'm just getting it up because I have it on my Kindle, so I'm going to read Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I'll just put the cover up here. This is a gothic horror novel, which is very different to what I normally read, but this is actually the July book for another book club I'm a host of, which is Space Sirens, which is just a book club dedicated to reading sci-fi fantasy books, or speculative books as this is, and our live show for that is on the 8th of August, so I will link the Twitter for that and the book club I mentioned earlier all down below. But the live show is on 8th of August, so I couldn't fit this into July, so I'll be reading it in the first week of August in time for that live show. So that has worked out extremely well as well. Okay, so 3 throws left. Although it's a lot, I'm actually not doing too badly. But we need to pick a new prompt to go on green. We are going to go with, oh, I'll go one of these then because it's chaos. Going with that. I think that might be the right way up. Okay, so the 6th book, let's see what prompt we're gonna have to fulfill. Where are we gonna aim? Gonna aim over there. Oh, for God's sakes. So I got a triple red. The prompt anyway. The prompt is new release. I'm gonna add a 9th throw at the end. Okay, just when I thought it was going better, we got red, which is fine. That's new release, I can make that work. The problem is I got triple red, didn't I? Meaning, have to add an extra throw because I've now had red more than 3 times. So, new release. I'm going to choose the Falling in Love montage by Kiara Smith. I have actually read the first 100 pages of this, but I'm definitely not going to finish it before the end of the month. I don't have time. So I'm going to roll this one over and read it next month. And yeah, this is a cute female-female romance, YA contemporary, so it should be quite a quick read. I'm not too stressed about adding this to my TBR. Plus, I need to finish it anyway, so it works quite well to kind of squeeze this one in. Okay, so picking a replacement prompt. Let's go with this one. Is that the right way up? I'm hoping it's one of those ways. I can't read it back to front, luckily. So that is going on red. So now I'll throw my 7th throw out of 9, and I swear if I had to add any more throws, I'm so dead. You guys better enjoy this video, because this is not going well for me, but throw 7 out of 9. Okay, I'm trying to play my odds. I'm going for that green-blue area again, because I think that's the safest place to be right now. I better not get screwed by this. Okay, I'm not sure if it's green or yellow, but I should be safe either way. Okay, pale green, that's fine. That is page number. Okay, so I got the prompt page number, which is quite an interesting one and could absolutely ruin me because it's just going to be interesting. I'm going to go onto a random number generator on Google, which I'm doing now, and I'm putting in the numbers 200 to 650, as you can see, and I'm going to click generate, and then whatever number it comes out with, I'm going to try and find a book with kind of as close to that page number as I can. I originally planned to kind of find a book with the exact page number, but I honestly think that would just take me too long to get one that fits. So I'm gonna click generate and then try and find one relatively close, and we'll see what I end up with. This may absolutely shoot me in the foot, but we'll give it a go. So, generating 475. I think I can work with that. Okay, so I've actually just checked a lot of books, and the first one I checked seems to be the best option, which is actually one I did need to read, so that works quite nicely. And that is Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett. And this is about 490 pages, so it's not perfect, but it's within 25, which I think is good enough. And I needed to read it anyway, and honestly, I think I could check every book on my bookshelf and never find one exactly 475. So this will do. This is an adult fantasy novel. I don't know huge about what, but I get the impression it's to do with manipulating sort of elements. So if you can manipulate stone, you could touch it and change its shape. And I think someone can do that quite well and therefore is a good thief. I don't know more than that. I do know it's a female-female romance though within it, which is a massive plus. So yes, that's going to be book number 7. So we're picking the next prompt and we're going with this one, which I think should be that way up. Okay, this is hopefully the penultimate throw. Let's just go for it. We're still going to go for that same area, I think. Maybe. Somewhere there. Let's just throw. No! That's a double yellow. I already have a yellow, meaning we're adding a 10th throw. Oh my god. Okay, let's find out the prompt. Oh, for God's sakes. I haven't set it up. Okay. I'm just realising I didn't have the camera set up for that, so you've not seen that throw, but oh well, it was Big Book. Oh my god. Okay, so prompt number 7 is Big Book. Sorry you didn't see the throw. You can see though that it's on the double yellow. So that's what we're going with. This actually isn't too bad, as another book on ebook that I have is The Once and Future Witches by Alex Harrow. I love Alex Harrow, so I'm very excited to read this. This is an ARC I was approved for on NetGalley, so it's one I need to get to anyway, and I'm actually buddy reading it with Katie, so that works out. I don't know much about this. I know it's witches, I know it's fantasy, I think it's about sort of female oppression, so I should love it and I should like the writing. But that's definitely over 500 pages, which is what I count as a big book, so that is now on the TBR as book number 7? That is on the TBR as book number 8, I can't count. And then, replacing the prompt for not the final time, sadly, we are going with this one. Okay, this better be the penultimate throw, I swear. Come on. This can't go more wrong, I'm so scared to throw it now. Okay. Pink, that's fine. That's fine. We've already had more than 3 of that, so that's fine. That is Mood Read. Pink is coming through. Okay, I'm not going to turn it back round because this one's quick and easy. So I just got Mood Read, which basically means I get to pick a book during the month. Whenever I want to read it, I just pick it up and that counts. So I won't be adding a book now. I won't be choosing a book now. I will just add one when I feel like it. So that's nice and easy. So I'm going to do it here. I'm going to pick the final prompt. Going with this one, which I think goes that way up. Last throw, unless I get like a double or triple or something, but this better be the last throw. Let's go. What's safe? Looking at my tally. Purple's safe. I'm gonna aim for purple. Let's see. Oh, for God's sakes. It's a big old miss, but luckily doesn't matter because I've already got past 3 on miss. So, last try. Light blue. That's fine. It's the first time I've got light blue at all. And the prompt is, blue tack, 5-star prediction. So the very last prompt was 5-star prediction, which is a really nice one to get. And for that, I'm going with Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. I read City of Brass in July and really loved it, but it wasn't quite a 5-star from me, but I do think this has the potential to be one. And again, this is one I had to read this month. I'm buddy reading it. So yeah, I'm going to read this. I'm not going to explain the plot because I've explained City of Brass about 100 times and I don't know what the sequel's even going to be about. Hi, Editing Maddie here. This video could not get more chaotic. I am editing the video and you have just seen me realise at the end of the video I only have 9 books, but I did 10 throws. So I thought I'd completely miscounted and forgot how to count to 10 and only threw 9 times. Therefore I kept going. However, the reason I only had 9 books is because one of the prompts was mood read, which I hadn't chosen a book for because that's the whole point of getting mood read. So I kept going. I won't tell you what happened because you're about to see it, but basically at this point I had chosen 10 prompts, I was finished. I decided to make it more difficult for myself, but what we're going to do is the 10 books up to this point are the ones that I have to read, that's where I'm going to get the forfeit up to, and then anything past this is just for fun. Why not make it more of a challenge? Honestly, this video could do with even more chaos because it's funny, so keep watching. You will see me make it even harder for myself. But yeah, that's what happened. So yes, I did already do 10 throws, but let's continue anyway. So I just worked out I can't count. I've done 9 throws and I've got 9 books, but I hit triple red, double yellow, pink 3 times and missed 3 times. Meaning I meant to have added 4 throws, meaning I should be at 10. So we're gonna do one more throw. Oh no. That does mean that I do need to replace the prompt though before we do it. So for the final time, I swear, I'm capping it. That's the prompt. Okay, I don't even know where to aim, so we're just gonna throw somewhere. Dark blue. I'm not putting 11 books on my TBR. I only read 10 books a month, like maximum, and loads of these are really long. I can't do it. We're just gonna, okay, we're gonna do it and I'll just have to roll one over. We're gonna admit defeat now. Fantasy. That should be easy. Right. Right, this is the point it's come to, because we're doing another bloody throw, I'm going out of my mind. Fantasy. So I picked the shortest fantasy book I could, which is Sorcerer of the Wild Deeps by Kaya Shante Wilson, I think. Yes. Don't know what this is about. It's male, it's fantasy, it's short. One more throw. I swear if something else happens, I'm gonna kick off. This, which I put blood, sweat and tears in, is betraying me today. Right. One last time. I really hope. That one. There. Throw number 11. But let's just do the last throw, and this is the last one whatever happens because it's becoming pointless. Missed. I swear. This board has it out for me. Purple. Fine. That's quite nice. Purple is poetry. Okay, so that is it. That is the final throw, and I was very lucky that the prompt I got was poetry, so I have chosen Water Runs Red by Jenna Clare, which is a poetry collection I've really wanted to read for a while. It's so stunning. The photography in it is just amazing, and it's definitely one I've been wanting to pick up, so that is now on my stack as my 11th book. I will say now, the chances of me getting through every single book are not particularly high, but I do obviously have the rule that if I don't finish them all, then I just carry one over to the next month. So that may have to be used this month. I think if I read all of these, that on page number at least, this would be my biggest reading month of the year and possibly in well over a year. So yeah, unless something miraculous happens, the chances of this are slim, but I will make a good effort. I will do what I can. I mean, most of these I had to read this month anyway. There's only 4 books on here which weren't already on my TBR for the month, so to be honest, it's not that different. So I've got the final stack here. I'm going to try and quickly put it in frame. We can agree this is stupid, right? That's a ridiculous stack. No, okay. But yeah, all I can say is I will do my best, but that is it for this chaotic video. As I said, the tally will be reset next month, so hopefully it won't be as crazy as this. But that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, as this was effort and honestly I'm going to suffer. Also leave a comment down below of what books you're planning to read. If you're planning to read any of these, I would love to know. But that's it. So subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. All my other socials are linked down below as always. But bye, and I'll see you in the next one. God, I'm so dead.